Italy 0-3 Argentina, Martinez, Di Maria and Dybala seal Finalissima. There are signs the magic may be starting to fade, but Lionel Messi proved once more he still has what it takes to sell out Wembley Stadium and keep Argentina dreaming in a World Cup year. Messi's sheer presence lured more than 87,000 to see his team take on Italy in London. The bulk of the fans were in Argentine blue and white, and he did not disappoint, turning on the style to set up the first and third goals in a 3-0 win and finding a mesmerizing purple patch of form in second half. He will be 35 later this month and scored only 11 goals in a disappointing first season at Paris Saint-Germain, but blamed his slow start in France on long COVID after contracting the virus at the turn of the year. It would be foolish to write off the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner just yet. Not when he can still conjure such flashes of brilliance as he did against the Italians on what could be his final appearance in London. This was the fixture hailed as Finalissima, a prestige showdown between the champions of Europe and South America for the shiny new trophy paraded on the pitch before kickoff by legends of the two nations Marco Tardelli and Javier Zanetti. For Italy, it presented the chance to begin the rebuilding process after the embarrassment of failing to reach the World Cup finals for a second time in succession, this time knocked out in the playoffs by North Macedonia. They will not be in Qatar in November and December, and this game was viewed as the end of a natural cycle before boss Roberto Mancini starts to build a new team with Euro 2024 in mind. The new-look Azzurri will be back in England to face Gareth Southgate's team on Saturday week at Molineux in the UEFA Nations League. Here at Wembley, it was farewell at the end of Giorgio Chiellini's fabulous international career as he won his 117th and final cap at the age of 37. Alongside Chiellini was his familiar sidekick Leonardo Bonucci as Mancini selected 7 of those who started against England in last year's final. Among them, goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, hero of the shootout, who was beaten by the opening goal from Lautaro Martinez in the 28th minute. Messi was the creator, turning and wriggling clear of Giovanni Di Lorenzo before cutting a pass square for Martinez, the Inter Milan striker linked with a summer move to Chelsea and Tottenham, to stab in from close range. Until then, Italy had been the better side without extending Argentina keeper Martinez of Aston Villa, who had little trouble fielding routine saves to deny Giacomo Raspadori and Andrea Bellotti. Argentina's best moments revolved around Messi. His teammates always looking to get him on the ball anywhere around the penalty area. He fired a free kick into the wall and forced the first save from PSG teammate Donnarumma before he unlocked the Italians for the first goal. The second was scored in stoppage time at the end of the first half by the excellent Di Maria, who was released by Martinez and finished the move in clinical style by clipping a shot past Donnarumma as the goalkeeper rushed from his line. Chiellini was substituted after 45 minutes, one of 3 changes by Mancini during the interval, and Leonardo Spinazzola came on in the second half, his return to international football after tearing an Achilles in the Euros last year. Donnarumma stood firm as Argentina pushed for a third. There were 2 fine saves from Di Maria. The first turned over after a deflection and the second to beat away a fierce volley. Then 3 to frustrate Messi. The first would have been a vintage goal by the great man after he danced through a crowd of blue shirts inside the penalty box but could not find a way past the goalkeeper. Messi was firmly in the groove by this stage and created a glorious opening for Giovanni Lo Celso with a cross from the right with the outside of his left foot after tackling Jorginho. Spurs midfielder Lo Celso, who spent last season on loan at Villarreal, slid the ball into the side netting. Dybala came off the bench to squeeze in the third after a run from halfway by Messi, who was thrown in the air in celebration by his teammates after the final whistle.